Hey, what's happening there, YouTubers? Making a little video on a few tips that I've learned might help you out for camping Walmarts. Been across country many times. I've slept at Walmart. It's kind of my go-to thing if it's later in the day and I can't really find anywhere. Usually you can find a good Walmart that allows RVs. So a couple tips for you. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look for signs that'll say no RVs. Obviously, if you're in an RV, you don't want to park there. You can take your chances. I mean, I think I was in somewhere in Texas and they had a no RV posted, and I think once in Florida, and I saw all sorts of RVs there. So, you know, I guess it's one of those things where you can kind of take your chances, and you know, if you have a manager or employees that actually want to knock on your door, you know, or call the police or whatever, it's kind of a risk. But from what I saw at those two places, all the RVs were fine in the morning. You know, if you look for signs, if you're in a van, extended van, a car, you know, you'll be able to get away with it, and you shouldn't really have any problems. Now, my second tip is to arrive late and leave early. Obviously, after sundown, you want to get in there, you know, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, and you know, you want to get out of there early, you know, 6, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., especially if it's going to be a weekend. Obviously, you know, your Walmarts on Saturday and Sunday are gonna fill up relatively quickly. If you're in an RV, it might cause issues if you're taking up more than a couple spaces or getting blocked in or something of that nature. Number 3 is when you get there, you know, you want to find a spot that, you know, looks relatively open, that it looks like, you know, nobody would park at. So somewhere that's far off into the parking lot, on the sides. I usually try to park over by the mechanics station. Those are usually on the side. Tip, especially in an RV, you don't want to park, you know, too close. So and also you want to make sure that where you park, once again, if you're in a big RV, you want to make sure you're not you know, blocking the shipping containers, so the semi-trucks from pulling in the back, or if there's pallets of wood, or like by the nursery section, the garden section, make sure you're not blocking anywhere where the forklifts might want to you know, pick up supplies to bring back inside. Number 4, remember, you aren't in a campground. You just want to be low-key. You know, if you're in an RV, stay in your RV. If you're in a van, stay in your van. And if you're in a car, you know, stay in the front seat, whatever. Try to, you know, be as low-key as possible. So, which means don't be sitting outside of your car in chairs. Don't be outside, you know, throwing the football around with your kid or whatever, and drawing more attention to yourself. You know, loud music. Number 5, go in there and buy something. You know, for me, like every Walmart, I usually need to get ice, so I'll go in there, buy some ice, buy a couple, whatever. You know, obviously you're on the road, you're going to need food, you're going to need supplies, so go in there, buy something. I usually take my receipt and then I'll put it in front of the cover for my windshield, or I'll put it on the dashboard, anywhere, so if an employee or manager comes out to your car and they look at your car and they see that you bought, you know, whatever, 10, 20 bucks worth of stuff there, they might be more inclined just to leave you alone. You know, and 6, last but not least, you know, makes everything, you know, kind of brings everything together, is use common sense. You know, they're sitting there, you know, they're allowing you to go in there and basically save 10, 20, 40, 50, 100 bucks on a motel or at a campground. You know, just be responsible. Don't litter. Don't, you know, don't throw trash around. Don't fill up their garbage cans with your trash. You know, don't dump your tanks, even if they're gray water tanks, or you know, just be low key. You know, like I said, just don't draw attention to yourself. You know, so in closing, you know, it's don't be intimidated to park at a Walmart. I mean, I've never had any issues there. I've parked there, I mean, you know, over, you know, 50, 60 times. Never had any issues. I've never had any employees come up to me. You know, I've seen police drive through the parking lot or whatever, but no one's ever knocked on my door. You know, you get weird people, you know, walking through the parking lot. That's probably your biggest concern is going to be at Walmart, is somebody that doesn't work there that's going to be coming through and trying to mess with your car or break into your car or something of that nature. But that's relatively rare in itself, you know. So, you know, as long as you follow these rules, you're not going to have any problems. So that's it, short and sweet. So have a good one, and talk to you later.